I think I made about 90,000 my first year, and this last year, back in 2024, it's 161. My name is Aaron Gagnon, insurance agency owner of Holistic Insurance Solutions out of Somerville, South Carolina. Originally got into the insurance business back in 2021 after being in hospitality management for 10 years prior to that, doing hundreds of thousands of events, and COVID happened, so that shifted my life real quick. I knew I wanted to get into a new career, new path, and help a lot of people, but also make a lot of money and have a lot of fun. So I found Indeed a job ad that was about insurance. Had no idea what I was getting myself into at the time. But I did know that I did put a lot of good effort into it, because I was number one on the sales team in Texas after a couple months. Not too long after that, number two in the whole country from the 9 different sites that we had. I was getting a 6-figure income. Never made that much money before in my life. I was winning Apple Watches, TVs, you name it. Had 401k, health insurance, all the benefits you can imagine. And I looked at myself and I said, wow, I must be making someone else a whole heck of a lot of money. So I did some research, talked to different IMOs, GMOs, FMOs, all the different alphabet soups, the GAs, general agencies, all the different groups of people. And I found a great group of people that we work with now that were going to help me transition independently. So no one was more fearful of making that jump independently, coming from a 6-figure cush job, 401k, all these benefits, and I transitioned right away, hit the ground running independently. And I looked at my wife, I said, hey, I might need some support here. I know that there's a lot of money and a lot of people to help out there that I can be of service to, because I know what I'm doing with this Medicare stuff, but I might take a little bit, right? I told my wife I might only take home $20,000 the first year, so I'm gonna need some support, help pay them, the mortgage for a little time being. She was very supportive in that decision. Good news is, my wife never, ever had to come up with any money to pay any of our bills, because I was able to sustain the same exact lifestyle I had with a 6-figure income. So I'm very grateful of the fact that that transition was not that bad for me. I think I made about 90,000 my first year, and this last year, back in 2024, it's 161. And I'm definitely on pace to make more than 161 this coming up year right now. Now, don't get me wrong, there was definitely struggles. I definitely sat with people, didn't sell them, made phone calls, got hung up on, showed up to appointments, people weren't there. There's definitely was struggles, but I showed up, I worked, I followed the playbook. I called and asked questions. I had obviously a great support team of people that I can call and ask them questions. I felt the fear and did it anyway. I door knocked when I had nothing else to do. I did the things that I had to do in order to make that income, right? It doesn't come overnight over easy. You got to put the work in. I was a student of my calendar, which means I put in the blocks, I put in the most important things to do, and I followed and abided by that calendar. So if you have the heart to support and help people, then we can definitely help you support those people out there and help them too.